Good morning, or afternoon, as the case may be, all you mask collectors and Halloween enthusiasts and monster movie lovers. It's time once again here at the old Horror Hotel Library for another installment of Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady. I'm Ivan the Terrible, and I'd like to start out today by thanking the sponsor of the candle that you've been seeing here for 20 years. The same candle is always burning. Well, that's because of the Elect Daniel Bushong for Commissioner Book of Matches, right here. Paid for by the Daniel Bushong for Commissioner Committee of Alger, Ohio. And see, this is a historic occasion because I just used the last match in the Elect Daniel Bushong Commissioner matchbook, which means I won't be lighting the candle next time with the Elect Daniel Bushong Commissioner matches. And I don't even know where this came from, and I don't know when it came from. This could be from 1952 for all I know. I have no idea. But anyway, our thanks to Daniel Bushong for his book of matches and the many hours of entertainment they afforded us here at Horror Hotel. Anyway, tonight's mask is a pretty sweet one. By which I mean, it's not a scary evil guy like they usually are. It's a sweet guy. It's your old friend, E.T. Right here, E.T. from the beloved movie from 1982, E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. E.T. the guy from space. Remember that film? 1982, good one. Everybody liked that movie. E.T. has, of course, been done before as a mask in all these years, most notably by Don Post Studios, who had licensed E.T. mask out from 1983 through 86, which, oh dear. The less said about that one, the better. Okay, that was probably one of Don Post Studios' worst commercial licensed movie masks, but it's not all Don Post Studios' fault. We all hated that mask, and everybody has bad things to say about it, but to be fair, the studio insisted that they make the mask look like all the little cheap plastic toys that were out at the time, which means it had to be kind of simplified, not too much paint, color variants on it, just simple and bland and flat, and it didn't make a very good mask as a result. But this one did not come along until 2019. Can you believe that? Yeah, he believes it. And this one is thanks to the folks at funcostumes.com, or simply fun.com. Now we'll zoom up on him here so you can get a good look at how nicely they did the eyes. I think they've done the eyes very nicely indeed in terms of paint. By the way, there was another E.T. mask from Distortions Unlimited sculpted by Ed Edmonds back in 1982, and that one was never released, so only a prototype or two ever got actually made. But anyway, this is the fun.com or funcostumes.com E.T. mask. As you can see, it's very nicely sculpted and painted. Now it is sold by the folks at fun.com. How do we know? Because it says right here, E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial by fun.com. Fun Costumes of North Mankato, Minnesota. Is MN Minnesota? Is that what M? I think so. I think MN is Minnesota. Yeah, but there they are. Look them up, kids. Now this is actually produced in Mexico at the same facility that produces Ghoulish Productions and Trick or Treat Studios masks, among others. But you won't find it on the Ghoulish Productions website or in the Ghoulish catalog or Trick or Treat. It's an exclusive for funcostumes.com, aka fun.com. And I think they did a nice job of it to the extent that, well, this one really makes that Don Post one look like a bowl of cold gravy with a hair in it. Now, his eyes are painted with extra detailing compared to most masks, as you can probably see, even a little brushed on highlighting along the bottoms. Very cool. Slight subtle shading here and there. Only thing I'm not crazy about with this mask, if I could change any one thing, the eye cuts are very obvious, and I guess it is felt that that's okay in this case because his face is kind of plain and kind of wide, and the eyes are so big and prominent that your eyes are so drawn to his eyes when you see him that it kind of pulls off the illusion of this being a real head and a real face, even though he has kind of big eye cuts there. And I don't know what you could do about that if you were going to use this at the haunted house or a Halloween party or something. I don't know what you could do about that. Maybe find some similar colored chiffon or what do they call that, tulle kind of stuff, and glue in from the back to kind of a screen effect. Maybe something like that. Maybe you don't want to bother with that. But the other thing is, if you're going to actually wear this thing, you're going to have problems unless you're 3 feet tall like he was in the movie. I would just put it on either a dummy made of maybe a mannequin torso or something you could rig up out of paper mache and stuff like that. Or if you have to wear it, I would say go with a sheet or a blanket wrapped around, like in the part of the movie where he's trying to hide and he's got a blanket wrapped around him. I think you could do that, and that way you wouldn't have to worry about constructing an anatomically, organically lifelike body with flesh that matches this mask. You might want to show hands though, because his big bony hands were kind of prominent in the movie. This would be my only recommendation. This is a Zagoni product. This is a Zagoni Studios alien hand, and it's not the perfect color. I don't know if you can tell this on your monitor. This looks a little bit purpley compared to the mask. So I would probably get some light brown tan spray paint and lightly mist it a little bit so that the glove looks a little more like the mask. Actually, it's fairly close. Depending on your lighting situation, you could get away with this at Halloween if you've got like a colored red or orange or green light or something on him. But I would try to make it a little closer, because that's just me. And there you go. It's got these the extra long fingers that kind of have the E.T. look. There may be others on the market, but this is the only thing I'm aware of right now that has the E.T. look. And you may be wondering, gee, why did Dr. Lady only pull up one of those Zagoni alien gloves? Why doesn't he put on the pair of Zagoni alien gloves and show us both of them? Well, I could only find the one. I'm pretty sure these came as a pair when I bought them, but I could only find one this evening for this video. So poor old E.T. is just going to have to be one-handed E.T. for the sake of the video. But say goodbye to the folks, E.T. Funcostumes.com. Sells for about $45. Good night.